Hey friends, this is Pastor Mark from Lutheran Church of the Master. Today I'm coming to you from the garage here at the house. Somebody asked me not long ago, Pastor, what do you do in your spare time, such as it is? Well, I do this, actually. You can see there's an old guitar here. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Here's one that's in process, and then of course there's a bunch of tools here right now. They're over on one side of the garage, so my wife's car can fit in. But normally, when I'm going full tilt out here, I have everything spread out, so the whole garage becomes a shop. So all these tools take their proper place. But today I want to talk about this old guitar. This belongs to my son Eric, and a few years ago, this bridge came off, and I put a new one on. And then not long ago, it came off again. So I've redone it and tried to do a little more efficient job this time. You can't tell from looking at it on this video, but it's got lots of nicks and dings, and it's not a particularly expensive instrument. Actually, it's quite inexpensive, but it's a good one just to kind of play on every day and fool around with. This one, however, this one is being built. This is going to be, when it's done, of course, brand new and ready to go, and we'll see how far down the road it gets. So I want to talk about this for a minute today. We come into this life, and we're at least as we're born and we start to grow, we're kind of more or less like this new instrument down here that's ready to take off and see where it goes. But as life goes on, we end up more like this one, with nicks and bumps and cracks, and in some cases we need major surgery, like on this bridge. The Christian life, when Jesus Christ comes into our lives and makes us his own, takes us up in baptism and the promise, gives us his Holy Spirit, he's not promising to return us to this brand new state here of the guitar that is perfect in every way. No, we're in this old life, and we're headed for an end one day. In fact, I almost threw this guitar out because I wasn't sure I could repair this bridge. But one day it will be tossed, and so will this one, this one that's being built. They'll both wind up in a pile someplace. Who knows, firewood maybe, hard to say. What Christ promises us in the new life that he comes to bring is a completely new life. That's it. It is a life eternal, where we won't be subjected to the bruises and bumps and hurts of this life and have to kind of patch ourselves up as we go along, like I'm doing with this guitar behind me. But one day we're going to be in a new creation. Only God knows how that's going to work. Those are things above us. They're not things we can really get our heads around. But one day we're going to be perfected as Christ is, and we will live with him eternally, without the cracks, without the bumps, without the scratches, without the need for new parts. We're going to be with him forever. So I thought I'd combine a little commentary about what I do in my spare time with a little observation about how we go through this life wounded. We have to kind of patch ourselves up and help others to do that. But one day Christ is going to make us new creatures in him, and we will live with him for eternity. What a blessed hope that is. So that's a word for today. God bless you, and I look forward to being with you again soon. Grace to you.